Gotta do this all over again. Hello and welcome back to Lucy, the eternity she wished for. Now, I kind of went and already did this part, recorded it, but I might have accidentally, didn't record my voice in it, so I have seen the part, but I kind of forgot about it already because it's been like a day and I don't really remember anything that happens, but I'm just gonna act as if nothing happened, or at least try my best. Hopefully. So, here's back then when Lucy was with the doctor still. I'm gonna try and act like it's the first time I've seen it so that I can give you the most quality reactions to date. Lucy suddenly came looking for me. It was unexpected of her, so I was a little surprised. What's this all about? Lucy hesitates a bit. Just what is on her mind? Go ahead. Her words made me cease all my movements momentarily. Then, as if nothing had happened, I calmly replied, "What do you mean?" Well, oh, I'm sure it's gonna turn out very nice. I have no idea how I should respond. Her words are stabbing at my heart. It's too painful to continue listening to her. It's painful to watch her desire for a master. Despite that, I do my best to stay composed. In a controlled, measured voice, I reply, "Well, try not to fret over it too much. Your big day will come soon enough. It's not like you don't enjoy staying here, right? Then all you need to do is wait patiently." Well, it might take a little longer than you expect. A small chuckle escapes my mouth. Yes, since we must secure approval from the authorities. They're scared. Yes. I struggle to find the words to tell her. Lucy purses her lips together while trying to read my expression. Probably. Quite a lot of them are, actually. Oh, oops. Nah, not me. I'm the doctor. I'm your creator. Why would he be scared? But everyone's different. It's unlikely that other people feel the same way as I do. So I guess they mean by scared, I think they mean like how realistic Lucy is, because she's an android, and yeah, you know, it's like she's an actual human being. Only the people at this lab share my perspective. There are definitely people out there who are scared of you. There might be even people in this very lab who may put a strong front, but are actually afraid deep inside. There are a lot more people like that in the outside world. Many more than you can imagine. Security features. I don't think that's the problem. honestly.
ロボット三原則があります。
Oh yeah. Yeah, the 3 laws of robotics. Yes, I know them too well.
人間を守るためのルールです。
Yes.
万が一何かあって問題が起こったとしても、ロボット三原則に反した瞬間、
He's programmed
ル
to
ーシ
break
ーは
down.
壊れるようになっています。
Jesus, that's scary.
ですから怖がらないでください。他の方にルーシーを怖いと思ってほしくはありません。
The chance of Lucy being officially released is probably close to nil. The authorities are very conservative. We've been having a tough time trying to convince them. They don't wish for any changes that might pose a risk. And it's not just them. The majority of people also share their view. My mindset is certainly in the minority. We're nothing but a small group of people disillusioned with human beings. We're crossing the line that wasn't meant to be crossed. Nothing has changed since the past. The fact that she's still very dangerous. She's a robot capable of replacing a human body wholly. An ability of mankind. Our reign over the world. This robot has the potential to take them away entirely. That is why the authorities believe that Lucy is a Pandora's box. That is why they're trying to restrict her capabilities and keep her out of the public reach. You can learn beauty from art, the world from science, life from religion, and man from robots. It could be that people are afraid to see reflections of themselves. They're afraid that they might be reproduced through robots. The day soon will come. The day where I will have to let go of Lucy. Oh no, there isn't much time remaining for me and Lucy. Oh no, I'm still acting like this is the first time, but it's really hard to act. I think this is one of the other 3 laws of robotics show up. Yep. Nope, I know. October 29th. You. Alright. Here comes the juicy bit. I hear someone banging on my door. I know what that can't be, Lucy. Open the door this instant. Ugh. It's also, yeah, I really don't want to replay this part. It was actually, oh my god, it was actually a pretty hefty scene. Oh, I probably shouldn't spoil that though. I reluctantly oblige. Hi, asshole. My father is standing there with a displeased look on his face. It's clear that he's holding back his temper. Next thing I know, my father has thrown something in my face. A sheet of paper flutters onto the ground. I pick it up. It's the result from the mock exam I'd taken a while back. Explain yourself. I'm asking how you managed to bring home these atrocious marks. My grades had plummeted quite considerably. Considering how I've always done in school, these results were bordering on the impossible. It was very strange. I felt pretty confident while writing the exam. There was no way my grades would be this horrible. After checking each and every corner of the report, I finally realized. Crap! Some of the test questions and my answers were off by 1 line. No! God damn it! It happens to all of us. It happens to everyone I'm pretty sure that happened to me once. Damn. The pattern you can... yeah. The pattern of the corrections matched my answers. It was a fatal mistake, but what was done was done. I've been thinking about a lot of things, and my mind was a mess back then. I had scribbled all over the test without checking it over. I tried to explain it to my father. I was careless and put my answers on the wrong lines. Do you honestly think you can fool me with such a feeble lie? Well, it's not a lie, but take it or leave it. I'm not lying. I really did make a mistake. I was having a hard time concentrating on the test. At that moment, I felt a sudden surge of anger. I didn't know why I was explaining this to him in the first place. I tell him the following, sounding annoyed. It's just a mock exam, so it doesn't really matter, right? It's for practice anyway. I just need to do well in the real thing. You have the audacity to tell me that it doesn't matter after showing me these results? Do you honestly expect me to believe that you'll do well in the real exam? Well, I wasn't like this when I was your age. Well, I'm not you, asshole, so fuck off. I have never once brought home grades as poor as these. Well, it can't be helped. I'm not you, after all. You're right. It appears you don't bear any resemblance to me. Exactly. This never would have happened if you were like me. If you were like me, you would have turned out so inferior. Oh no! Why are you so inferior, you fucking faggot? You seem to have taken after your mother. Nothing good about her, that is. How dare he? Jesus, I still want to know where the mom is. I know she's somewhere. Oh, because she rarely comes home anyways. How dare he? With a crack, something inside me snaps. You're always like this. You're always being so stubborn and judging people by your own selfish standards. What's so great about you, huh? Yeah, what's so great about you, huh, asshole? Am I supposed to watch my son become a failure in life, then? Whatever happens, this has nothing to do with you. You've never once taken good care of me anyway. Aren't you only thinking about yourself all the time? What kind of nonsense are you talking about? Even if you never decide to bring it up, I'm gonna take care of you for the rest of your life, so you can be rest assured. Because even a person like you is still my father. I'll be sure to repay my gratitude for raising me. Even if I move out of this place, I'll make sure to send you money every month. Why do you need to send money? He needs to be the one sending money, doesn't he? It's so bullshit. It's bullshit. I'll make sure that you'll live a pleasant life. And that's settled, right? No objections? In exchange, once I find a job, don't even think about talking to me ever again. Don't even think about seeing my face ever again. Why, you brat. That was a bitch slap, by the way. I was slapped in the face. That was a bitch slap. That's what what I call a bitch slap. Didn't have the balls to slap his own son in the face. Jesus, that should stop. A light flashed before my eyes before I could even feel the pain. My pounding heart feels like it's crushing my insides. In my crumpled state, I look up. Without losing any strength in my gaze, I glare at my father. It was at that moment. Oh no. Uh-oh. Lucy entered the room. After looking around, wondering what happened, she jumps in shock as she spots me. She approaches me and helps me up.
Master?
Hey, what's up, Lucy? Nothing at all. I said it's nothing. Move aside. It's not something you should be concerned about. I said move aside. After a short pause, she takes a tiny step back. At that moment, my father's gaze passes on to her. Is it because of that robot? His voice is quivering with rage. It must be. Ever since you brought that thing home, you begun to turn strange. He used to be a good boy. He would never talk back to his father. I think it was because I never really talked to you in the first place. For someone who never stared at his father with such hatred in his eyes, mainly because he didn't really have a reason to. I'm pretty sure he's hated you all this time. This guy's an asshole. Just only thinks about himself. It's very pitiful. Very, very, very pitiful. All of this is the robot's fault. That robot is tearing you from the inside. What nonsense are you talking about? I open my mouth to protest, but I immediately swallow my words back down. I flinch after noticing my father's gaze. He had the look of a maniac who was about to do something horrible. His fists were shaking uncontrollably. He started becoming twisted ever since that robot set foot in this house. Because that robot is leading you astray. Get away from my son, you filthy machine! Oh no, Lucy looks troubled. My father slowly approaches her, clearly intending to do something terrible to her. But it seemed like Lucy never once thought about resisting in the first place. She continued to stand there even while quivering in fear, and not intending to move no matter what horrible things my father might do to her. In desperation, I grabbed I grabbed hold of Lucy's hand. Then I dash out of the house with her. See ya, bitch! Alright, I think this is a good ending point here. I think this is a good ending point. I did read a little bit more into this, but I kind of want to stop because if the recording also corrupts here, I'm gonna get very mad. So and I don't want to do this entire scene a third time. So I'm just gonna stop it here. So this is like the third confrontation of our fucking dad, or asshole. Now I like to dub him asshole times 10 because that's kind of what he is at the moment. But yeah, I don't know. I think we still have a bit more choices to go, or story. I don't know, maybe. I don't know how long this is. I might want to check just to kind of plan things out in advance, but if it's really long, like if I have to spend like 5 pages, then I might have to like double the speed at this because I kind of want to finish this fast. So that's it for me. Let me save it again just for security measures, and I'll see you guys later.